Namaste and welcome. My name is Sharon. Today I'll be leading you through a few rounds of Surya Namaskar A and Surya Namaskar B, or Sun A and Sun B. If you'd like to use props, I always recommend 2 blocks. Have those handy at the front edge of your mat so that you have them when you need them. A strap or something that works as a strap that doesn't have any elastic or give to it, if you need to add a little flexibility at times. Also a blanket and a bolster or a firm pillow works really well also. Set those right off to the side so that you never have to reach far if you decide you need a little bit of extra support while you're moving through your practice. And then come to a comfortable meditative seat. Roll your shoulders a few times. Bring your hands to heart center, Anjali Mudra. Close down your eyes. And take a few slow and steady breaths in through your nose and out through your nose. Engage Mula Bandha, lift your pelvic floor up. Uddiyana Bandha, draw your navel center in and up. These are very subtle engagements. They help support your spine so that it is tall and so that your Sushumna Nadi, the central energy channel that runs up the front of your spine, is in alignment, is anchoring you into the earth and connecting you to the cosmos above, to all of the wisdom in the universe that is meant for you. Engage your Ujjayi breath. Gently constrict your throat so that you can hear your breath move in and hear your breath move out. And this is all subtle. Invite your intention for your practice to come to you. Trust whatever you hear. Once you've heard your intention, blink your eyes open, release your hands, and come up to standing at the front edge of your mat. We'll get right into our flow. Feet can be hip distance or big toes together with the heels just barely apart. Ground down through the 4 corners of your feet. Spread your toes out. Inhale, arms out and up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, slowly hinge from your hips. Fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, half lift, hands on the earth or shins. Exhale, high plank, plant your hands, step your feet back. Feet stay apart, about hip distance, hands under the shoulders, spread your fingers wide. Roll your shoulder blades in on your back, firm your core as you shift forward. Knees can be up or down. Bend your elbows slowly to 90 degrees and pause. Shoulders no lower than elbows. Set your whole torso down. Lengthen out your legs, root through your toenails. Inhale for cobra. Roll your shoulder blades in on your back. Gently press into your toenails and your index fingers and thumbs. Exhale, release. Tuck your toes, firm your quads, firm your core. Roll your shoulders back, and with your belly drawing in, come up to your plank. Press back to downward facing dog. Hips high, melt your heels towards the earth. Check out your hands. Make sure that your fingers are spread really wide and that the creases of your wrists are parallel to the front edge of your mat. Stay soft through your elbows, strong through your arm muscles. Line up your head with your arms. Pull from your tailbone to your crown. Knees stay soft. Just let the heels move down naturally. They don't have to touch the earth. Take one more full breath in and out. And very slowly walk your feet up to your hands. Take our time on this first round. Feet either hip distance or big toes together and heels apart. Fold in, let your head and your neck go. Inhale, stand up, reach up, Urdhva Hastasana, look to your hands. Exhale, hands to heart center, Samastitihi. Inhale, arms up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hinge from your hips, heart leads the way to Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, half lift, hands on the earth or shins. Exhale, high plank. Plant your hands, step your feet back. Remember, keep the feet apart. Inhale to shift forward. Exhale, bend your elbows to 90 degrees only. Knees can be down or up. Firm your core. Set your torso down. Cobra pose. Ground your toenails in your pubic bone. Roll your shoulders back. Lift your heart. Exhale, release. Tuck your toes. Quads on, core in. High plank. Downward facing dog. Charge your hips back. Stay soft through your elbows, soft through your knees. As you anchor through your hands and your feet, press your hips a little higher. Continue to pull your tailbone and crown into opposition. Support that action with your strong core. Allow your heart to be soft and open. On your next inhale, lift your heels high. Exhale, bend your knees, look past your hands, either take a few steps or a light hop to your halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold in, Uttanasana. Inhale, stand up, reach up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart center, Samastitihi. Inhale, arms up, eye gaze to the thumbs. Exhale, Uttanasana, hinge from your hips. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, resist to Chaturanga. Set your torso down, Cobra pose, inhale. Exhale, release. Tuck your toes, high plank. Exhale to downward facing dog. Breathe here. Steady your eye gaze, make any little adjustments that you need to. Check that the feet are hip distance, hands shoulder distance, or just slightly wider is fine too. Anchor the hands and the feet. Create space in your spine and your heart. From your core to support all of that action. Relax through your face. Take another full breath in and out. On your inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees, look past your hands, step or hop. Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Fold in on your exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, stand up, reach up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart center, Samastitihi. One more round. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, Chaturanga. Set your torso down, Cobra pose, root your toenails, lift your heart. Exhale, release. Tuck your toes, inhale to high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Hold and breathe. Steady your eye gaze, your drishti on one point. Root into your points of contact with the earth and gather space for your limbs, your torso, your heart. On your next inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees, look past your hands, Ardha Uttanasana step, or take a light hop to your half lift, feet between the hands. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold in. Root to rise, inhale, stand up, reach up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart center, Samastitihi. Surya Namaskar B, chair pose, Utkatasana. Bend your knees, draw your sitting bones down. And be careful not to flare your sitting bones out. Keep them moving down, pelvic floor up, so pelvis is neutral. Firm your core, lift your heart and your eye gaze. Inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Straighten your legs, bow in. Inhale, halfway lift. And this time you can either step back to plank and lower to chaturanga, or plant your hands and hop back to your low push-up position. Cobra or upward facing dog is another option. For up dog, the tops of the feet are on the earth still, but the knees and thighs are off the mat, elbows soft, shoulders back, arms straight. Take an inhale wherever you're at. Exhale, make your way back to downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, inhale your right leg up and back, three-legged dog. Level your hips, flex through your right foot. Let your left heel sink down towards the ground. Keep your knee soft. Continue to press your left hip around and back. Arms and ears stay in line. Stay for one more inhale. Exhale, hug your right knee into your chest. Shift your shoulders over your wrists. Lunge. Step your right foot to your right thumb. Plant your left foot at about 45 degrees. Take a look at your left leg. Make sure that the foot, the knee, and the hip are all externally rotated evenly with each other. Keep the front knee bent over the ankle. Bring your torso up for warrior one. Arms and ears in line. So the hips are not square here. The right hip crease is squaring forward, but the left hip is open. Square your chest forward. Reach your arms up, look up, deep breath in. Exhale, hands to the earth. Step to plank. Move through a vinyasa, high plank to low plank, cobra or up dog to downward facing dog. You have options there, and you can also skip the vinyasa anytime I offer it and go right to downward facing dog instead. Inhale your left leg up and back, three-legged dog. Same thing, level hips. Allow your right heel to sink towards the earth. Keep the knee soft and the hip crease rolling around and back. Take a look at your left toes. Check that they're pointing straight down to the ground, and then draw your left heel higher by way of the left inner thigh. One more big breath in. Exhale, hug your knee into your chest. Shift your shoulders over your wrists. Lunge, step your foot to your thumb. Plant your right foot at about 45 degrees. Make sure that your heels are not on a tight rope here. So you have the feet about sitting bone distance from each other. Press into the pinky toe side of your right foot as you lift your torso and your arms. Ground through the four corners of both feet. Make your toes light. Lift through your arches and sink through your hips. Again, the front hip is squaring towards the front of the mat, and then the right hip is slightly open. Square your chest forward. Inhale to look up, reach up. Exhale, hands to the earth. Step to plank. Take your vinyasa or go right to downward facing dog. Flow your breath and your movement together. Sync them up. Either hold here in your down dog, or you can always take child's pose for a few breaths. Bring your knees down, your hips to your heels, and your forehead to the earth. Whether you're in child's pose or in your downward facing dog, it doesn't matter. Use this time to reconnect with your breath, to reconnect with the intention that you set for your practice. If you're in child's pose, come back up to down dog. From down dog, inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees, look past your hands, step or hop. Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Fold in, exhale, Uttanasana. Chair pose, Utkatasana, bend your knees, sink your hips, lift your heart and your arms. Exhale, Samasthiti, stand tall, hands to heart center. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold, bow in. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana, heart leads. Take your vinyasa, high plank to low plank, or right to low chaturanga, cobra or up dog, to downward facing dog, Adho Mukha. From downward facing dog, inhale, right leg up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, lunge, right foot to right thumb, warrior one. Plant the left foot at 45 degrees, torso up, arms up. And this time, take a grip on your left wrist with your right index finger and thumb. Wrap your triceps in towards your face, hollow out your armpits. Take a little baby side stretch over to the right. Just elongating the left side body even more. Pull your core in to support the action. Next, inhale, come through center, connect the palms, look up. Exhale, hands to the earth. Step to plank, vinyasa to down dog, or go right to downward facing dog if you prefer. From downward facing dog, inhale, left leg up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, lunge, foot to thumb. Warrior one, plant your back foot, sweep your torso up and your arms up. Take a grip on the right wrist with the left index finger and thumb. Wrap your triceps in and take that side stretch to the left this time. Press into your left heel, keep your knee over your ankle and roll your hip crease back. Anchor down through the pinky toe side of your right foot. Right leg straight and strong, side body long. Tailbone low. Inhale, come through center, connect your palms. Exhale, hands to the earth. Vinyasa with your breath or right to down dog. You choose. Find the balance of effort and ease. Sthira and Sukha. Both aspects of each posture are essential. We never skip one of them. Sometimes the structure is as simple as just setting the posture up properly and then relaxing around it to create ease. If you're in child's pose, come back up to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees, look past your hands, step or hop. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold in Uttanasana. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, Samastitihi, stand tall, hands to heart center. Last round, Surya Namaskar B, chair pose, inhale. Forward fold, Uttanasana, exhale. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, half lift. Vinyasa with your breath. We'll meet back in downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up and back, three-legged dog. This time, scorpion your dog. Bend your knee, roll your hip open. Keep your left heel directly behind the left toes, knee soft. Arms and ears in line. Lift your right knee a little higher. Exhale, lunge. Step your right foot to your right thumb. Warrior one. Plant the left foot, torso up, arms up. Take that grip on the left wrist with the right index finger and thumb. Side stretch. Wrap the triceps in. Pull your core in. One more deep breath in. On your exhale, clasp your hands behind your back. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, humble warrior. Bow in. Either shoulder can rest right on the knee, or you can heel toe your right foot out a little bit wider and rest your shoulder inside your knee. Keep your torso moving straight ahead from your hips rather than swaying off to the left. Relax through your head and your neck. Soften through your elbows as you firm your core and pull your knuckles a little higher. Stay for the inhale. Exhale, hands to the earth. Plank position and vinyasa, or right to down dog. From downward facing dog, inhale, left leg up and back. Scorpion your dog, roll your hip open, bend your knee. Take a look at your right leg. Right heel is still behind the toes. And your right knee isn't turning to the left, it's facing straight ahead. Arms and ears in line. Lift your left knee a little higher as you breathe in. Lunge on your exhale, left foot, left thumb, warrior one position. Inhale your torso up, your arms up. Take that grip on the right wrist with the left index finger and thumb. Little side stretch. Charge the left knee forward, pull the left hip back. Firm the right quads, belly in. One more deep breath in. Exhale, clasp your hands behind your back with the opposite pinky on top this time. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, humble warrior. Bow in, either shoulder on the knee or heel toe your foot out a little wider and melt, shoulder inside the knee. Pull your core in, draw your knuckles towards the sky as you melt your head towards the earth. Let tension go from your face, your neck, anywhere you're holding it in your body, maybe your toes. Stay for a deep breath in. Exhale, hands to the ground. Vinyasa. Step back to plank, lower to chaturanga, cobra or up dog to down dog. Last vinyasa of the class. Hold in your down dog. Breathe through your nose. Steady your eye gaze on one point. Root through your feet and your hands. Find more space in your pose. Surrender into that space. On your next inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees, look past your hands, step or try a hop. Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Fold in on your exhale, Uttanasana. Chair pose, Utkatasana, bend your knees, torso up, arms up. Samastitihi, stand tall, hands to heart. Step your feet out to hip distance, or even a little bit wider, feet parallel. Hands to hips, inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, fold forward. Hook your big toes with your peace fingers. So first and second finger between the first and second toe, palms facing in. Roll your shoulders back, pull your heart forward. Bend your knees any amount to get this grip. And then fold in, hinge at your hips. And as you need a little more, begin to straighten your legs, never hyperextending, always micro bending at least. And bring your elbows out wider if your legs are straight and you still need a little more intensity. You're moving your belly towards your thighs. Continue to lift your hips high as you pull your crown towards the earth. If it feels good, you can shake your head out slowly, unwinding tension from your neck. You can nod your head slowly. On your next inhale, lengthen your arms, half lift. Switch to Padahastasana. Slide your palms in underneath the soles of your feet, toes to wrists. We call this gorilla pose sometimes too. Again, you can bend your knees any amount to make this connection. And then to feel the intensity, bring your belly and your thighs close together and start to lift your hips higher. And if your legs can straighten, they will. And if they can't, they won't. The priority is to get the stretch, not to get your legs perfectly straight. And again, we never hyperextend. Always maintain that micro bend. To get a little bit more intensity out of the pose, press your feet into your hands and your hands into your feet and feel how that creates more space for the neck magically. Draw your tailbone up, your crown down. Breathe through your nose, just like before. You can shake your head out really gently, unwinding. You can nod your head really gently. Savor your stretch for one more full breath in and out. On your next inhale, release your hands, come to a halfway lift. Exhale, fold in. Press into your feet. Inhale, stand up, reach up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart center, Samastitihi. Step your feet together. Big toes touch, heels slightly apart. Close down your eyes. Take a moment to once again connect with your intention for your practice and to observe the flow of your breath. Ground into the four corners of your feet. Make your toes light. Lift your arches. Draw your quads up. Let your tailbone be heavy. Ignite your pelvic floor and your navel center, Mula and Uddiyana Bandha. Feel your Sushumna Nadi, your central energy channel, as it lengthens your spine. Prepare for the day ahead with a deep breath in through your nose, gathering everything that you need. Hold at the top. And when you need the exhale, sigh out anything you do not need today, anything that is no longer serving you. Take another breath just like that, inhaling, gather what you need just for today. Hold at the top, let it percolate. When you need the exhale, take it. Release anything that you're done with. Blink your eyes open. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste.